Well, I wish this doofus would have told me earlier. I would have gone on a fishing already.
No, we don't need right now, yeah?
Why? We could have been. We could do some fishing already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good.
And after that we can barbecue.
Yeah. It's a doofus.
Yeah, you can go in the front here,
No, I'm not interested about that.
back.
Yeah, me
Rather
neither.
than so good.
I'm not interested.
Huh? Cameraman. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
said
can-
you're
you
gonna
can-
be his
Oh,
cameraman.
cameraman.
Yeah.
To the front side. Why?
So you can do front or back, just letting you know like how to use.
Oh.
Yeah. So you learn everything. Yeah. Because when we go to Sydney, we do interview. You're like, oh, I know. 1, 2, 3.
This is
Oh,
the
that.
camera.
Too
Okay.
easy. Man.
So here is nothing.
Huh? Everything.
nothing.
Everything.
There's nothing here.
Everything.
It looks like
I love it.
Istanbul, Turkey.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Stop. It's just I'm showing the texture. I love it.
Just enjoy.
Enjoy.
With whom?
With whom?
Huh?
With us.
With whom?
With whom? I love it.
Oh look.
What?
Over there.
You fix it.
Sexy fireworks.
Oh, you will go to see the fireworks tomorrow or not?
Like-
We'll go.
I'm
or
working
not?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Almost. Fuck.
You work. You have to work too. didn't you?
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to work.
But I wanted to leave.
To
But,
live.
yeah. But I can't.
There's no time to live right now. Get rich.
Why you hold?
Huh?
Hey.
My cameraman.
Oh, when
My
you-
everything.
Oh, he's always
When
here.
you interview, when you take interview, I also take.
You're my everything. Come on.
Here,
Now
here.
or now?
Here.
Huh?
Then here. That's it.
Come on.
Yeah. You're the one that wants to do it so badly.
Fish eat the big fish. The catch big fish,
Yeah.
he turn and he will go the river.
You'll go to the river, yeah.
Love it. You love it?
Should I tell her I'm with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Who cares?
I'll tell I'm with Taylor now.
Why ED pills might not work if your brain's not on board. If you struggle with ED or sexual arousal dysfunction, SAD, this episode's for you. Perhaps you're trying to overcome ED with ED pills
Take
or
picture,
some
like
other
show her.
physiological modalities. Well, you need to know about brain health and how it's impacting your ability to achieve and maintain an erection, and especially to see that through for a healthy sexual experience. I'm Dr. Trish Lee, your hostess with
Yeah.
Can you turn on light? I think I'm gonna hit it.
Turn left.
Yeah. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit it. Oh, the bait. Oh. You're almost gonna get hooked.
My leg is so
You
pain.
wanna step on it.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's just a day. It's okay. Thank you, guys.
Huh?
20 feet for this place.
Just take off your shoes.
No.
It's Australia. You can you know.
Ah,
No need shoes. Everything. You're in Australia now.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I can take out my shoe. I can take out my pants.
Yeah, everything. You can be with your underwear. No one cares. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, we do.
Huh?
We can.
Yeah, we go when you go to the beach. Underwear. Who cares?
At the beach.
Yeah. And here like the beach too. What she say? What Min say?
Has the answer.
Yeah.
Just sent her
She
like
said she love everything. Yeah? She said she want everything. Yeah?
I'm gonna tell her to stop talking to you.
Yeah, love.
No talking to boys.
Yeah,
No guy friends.
no guy friend, huh?
I can video. Thomas, check in the throw. I can video. Thomas, well, check and throw you.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah.
You bastard.
I think so.
You bastard.
I'll grab him. I can like grab him here and here. And like just
You love it.
throw him in the.
You love
throw him
it.
in the ocean.
After that,
You love
we
it.
can use the fishing rod and go fish.
Yeah, that's content.
You love it. You love it.
Yeah. Okay, we will
If
say
you create it,
you don't swimming,
Yeah.
and we are that
You love it.
saving.
You love it.
she doesn't care. She must not love you.
Huh?
I mean,
Porn Brain Rewire,
doesn't
which
love you.
might be a little
doesn't
bit
love
of a
me?
spoiler alert.
What did you say?
Today we're going to break
she didn't
down
respond. That means she doesn't
why
love you.
ED
Oh,
tools
that's good,
don't
that's
work sometimes,
That's good,
and
that's good.
when you can or should use them. So stay with me until the end of the podcast for your brain hack strategy regarding ED pills today and how they impact your brain. All right, so let's start with the idea that what is causing the ED or the sexual arousal dysfunction
What do you
in
think?
the first place?
You like it?
Because we know the swiftest way to
Looks
solve
like
a
it's
problem
stuck.
is to actually figure out what is at the core of it. What is the root? And then if you go directly to the root, you can
Hello.
solve that problem in a much more cost-effective, in a faster, in a less struggle kind of way. So,
What?
I choose Thailand.
people's erectile
Huh?
You have a
dysfunction
demand over.
in today's
Oh, we have
day and
also
age,
Australian passport.
2024
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
into 2025.
But I like Thailand.
But he
is
don't look
porn
like
use.
Australian.
We know this.
No,
There's
he
a
looks
recent
Asian.
study from
Yeah,
British
I'm Asian.
Journal
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Yeah, in that's why I
excessive
tell you,
pornography
he
consumption
looks like
is an
Australian.
Yeah, yeah,
increase
white,
in
'cause white skin.
erectile dysfunction,
Yeah, white
Yeah.
skin. In that's
especially
why
in young men.
if he want, he
Now
can
the
marry
kicker of
everyone.
that study
Every girl.
is that when those men
Ah.
sought treatment,
Very good.
and
I like it.
they
I like it. Thank you. Thank you.
eliminated their porn
Thank you.
use,
Thank you.
their
Follow.
erectile
Thank you.
dysfunction
Thank you.
was
You're a bad man.
more
He
easily
can marry
overcome,
Turkey,
and they were
Europe,
able to
Asia,
perform
anything.
sexually again.
like
Long story
Lebanese.
short, from science we know porn use
Thailand.
contributes
But
to erectile
Thailand,
dysfunction,
Philippines.
leaving
that is
porn
the
behind
Lebanese,
makes it so that you no
Turkey.
longer
Also
have
good.
intimacy or sex. But that might be a simple solution. It might not be the easiest one. We'll get into that in a minute. But today, let's talk about now you're
This
trying
is
to
the
use ED
different thing.
pills
Yeah.
to
Personality is
deal
different
with
thing.
your
It
erectile
look like
dysfunction in the short run. I call that a
Hey, careful.
you're bleeding out, you need a band-aid, stop
big.
the bleeding.
I do like
But will a band-aid heal your wound?
I do like
No.
you
You know what
you can
heals
marry
your
the two
wound?
for five.
You do.
Let's see how
We are
cool.
One Thailand,
self-healing.
one to
Our
explore.
body
Go get your boat,
and
yeah?
our
You
mind
got- you got a boat at home. Go get the boat, yeah?
If we push them
Love
in
it.
the right direction, then that's a big
What do you
if.
mean?
So every time you go
Why?
back to porn, you're
Because we need
going
the
in
money.
the opposite
You need the money.
direction of the
You're gay.
healthy brain performance
I
pattern.
don't want to. I
We
don't
know
want to do
that
gay for
porn
pay,
use
so I need to
creates
sell the boat.
Dysfunction
okay, man.
in the electrical
You got a boat.
energy pattern
You
in
saw,
your
right?
brain. That dysfunction
Big one like that.
is what contributes to the ED,
Solid.
which
Yeah,
makes it so
it's not
that
big gay.
you need the Band-Aid
No, I saw that, so I
to
don't have
be
to
able
be
to stop the bleeding out when you're
Okay,
trying
okay.
to be
Because I
with
need
your
money.
partner.
I
So
don't
many
have money, I
men
have to do
stay
gay for pay.
in this loop.
Right, man.
They stay in the loop of needing
They're
to
not
watch
judging.
porn
Mm.
because they're
I
not
don't
able
want
to
to do that.
perform with their partner because porn has caused the ED, but porn becomes their only sexual outlet,
Oh,
which then
I can show,
reinforces
I can-
the ED.
I forget it. I can
And
show another
goes on and on.
another technique
Now,
to
one
earn
other
money.
aspect
You
of
know?
it,
What?
Can I show? Stop video.
and
What?
we know
What is
from
that?
science that healthy erectile
You can
arousal
marry like the Asian,
comes
Yeah.
from
with the
the perfect balance
billionaire people,
of the
girl.
two branches
And
Very
you will
hard.
be rich.
autonomic
No, no,
or
no
automatic
hard.
nervous
If you wanna
system.
marry, no,
These
brother.
two branches
Why are you gonna
are
find a
sympathetic
billionaire?
Not a
and
billionaire. Billionaire is the
parasympathetic.
more money.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably no
Billionaire.
sympathetic
Not a billionaire,
as
it's the
fight
millionaire.
or
Yeah,
flight.
millionaire.
Millionaire
But
girl,
it is
if he
the
hard,
speed
you are
or the
Australian citizen.
branch of the nervous
Obviously, the
system
parking.
that has to do with
Like our
stimulation
country-
and
our country
high
use
levels
the
of arousal.
millionaire have that.
So when you're
But if you know
when you're
you are Australian
experiencing
people,
a stress
Australian
response
citizen,
like fight or
obviously you
flight,
want to marry
you're in a
and to
highly
come here.
stimulated state.
Is
Now
the
you
one way
can't be
to
in
be
that
rich.
state
It's
to
one way to
achieve
be
an
rich.
erection,
When our country
but you
people
do
came
need
here
that
to
state
study,
to be
he's
stimulated
available.
enough to
And
be
you
able
are
to
you are
engage
a
in a
citizen
sexual
in Australia.
experience. It's imperative, though,
So if you
that
want,
you get into
you
the
can-
parasympathetic
We want to
state.
live in
Rest
Thailand.
and digest
Thailand,
is
yes,
the
It's a
other
different
branch
thing.
of the
I don't know
autonomic
why I
nervous
have
system.
to be
So
this.
there's two branches,
We want to get
sympathetic,
rich and after we get
stimulation,
rich-
fight or flight,
Yeah,
and the
Thailand.
parasympathetic branch, rest and
currency is very
digest.
good.
Currency.
For
Yeah, the
the
currency.
most part,
Same, you know,
what
Thailand,
happens
same
from
thing, but
use
Brother,
and then from the
you don't understand
anxiety
one
about
thing.
sexual
What?
You don't
performance
understand
issues is that you get and stay in what's called sympathetic dominance. Your brain stays in this hyper aroused state.
That's what I'm
This
saying,
is
we
what
get
porn
rich
does to you.
Yeah,
yeah,
This is
yeah,
what
yeah,
worrying
yeah,
and
have
anxiety
a lot of
does
money,
to you.
Thailand.
So
That's
now
the-
you're
the-
in this
but if you
hyper
want-
aroused state
And money in
and
Thailand is
you're not
not-
able to come out of it. And the loop goes on and on. Porn, ED, worry,
No.
lack of sexual performance,
It's okay,
porn,
Rich.
ED, worry,
I'm not rich.
lack of sexual performance. On and on and
Okay.
on.
People,
How do we break this loop? We're going to break this loop by going directly to your brain and balancing the autonomic nervous system for the perfect amount of sympathetic use. That's stimulation, not hyperarousal, just perfect arousal, and enough of relaxation in the nervous system. That is missing for most people. Just in today's day and age, where it's fight or flight as it is, then porn contributes to that, which I will also get to. Now, if you try to use ED pills and they don't work, why does that happen? That happens because the ED pills are designed to increase blood flow. That is what allows you to have an erection. But we know that there has to be a certain amount of healthy baseline
Love it.
arousal in your brain for those ED
Very good.
medications to work.
Very big
So if
sick.
you've tried the medications and they don't work, that's because there's higher levels of brain dysfunction at play where they're not even able to arouse you enough because there's so much brain dysfunction. This is at the core
Either really
of
early in the
ED,
morning or
and if
really late at
you
night.
are seeing that the meds aren't even working,
that's
there's
it.
likely high levels of dysfunction. Now, the reason that I know this is that I perform an evaluation called a QEEG brain map. It is a way of visualizing how every area of your brain is performing, using energy, and how this sympathetic and parasympathetic use of energy is balanced or lack thereof. I have worked with hundreds of men helping them to overcome ED using technology, but what I see in their brain map is very imbalanced levels. Lots of hyperarousal, stress and anxiety, not enough rest and digest. And actually, the main component that I see is something that I call drained brain, where going to porn often and at high levels of intensity makes it so that power in the brain shifts so that they're basically stuck in artificial neutral.
Yeah, you love it.
If your brain is stuck in neutral, it cannot be aroused anymore because it's been drained so much from that hyper aroused state. So, this
Not in here, the pipi. Yeah. Is that again? I think you have a diabetes.
No, just too much drinking water.
Yes, please. No, I can't do pee here.
You love it, Thomas. Yeah, man, she's very attractive.
There's a strong jawline.
And she do meditation too. So it's very, very.
This is my potential wife.
This is available for you.
Take the left side better. Oh, you're sitting here? Okay.
Oh,
Hey, you gay?
Here, let me put my seatbelt on first, mate. Safety first.
Safety who? Who first?
Doesn't care about my safety.
Who doesn't care?
You. This guy.
Who? I feel like taking to city.
Yeah, we can go to city. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Do you want to go to city?
No, of course he say yes anyway. But I'm thinking like, I love both.
I love boss.
No, I love both of them. The Konala Beach and Circular Quay.
yeah, but why you go to now city?
No, it's sexy girls.
You need? If you don't
Sexy
need, so
girls.
don't need.
Sexy girls.
Sexy girls.
60
apparently.
girls.
Yeah. Have you seen that red skirt, like bikini, whatever? The one in the bed.
No.
She got the photo, the one that birthday photo. She got like that red what do you call it? That sexy thing, sexy red thing. What? Oh, they call it that one, right? Yeah. Good one. Good one.
Just want someone to love and make them happy. And be purple pill.
Yeah.
All eyes on you.
You can control the
Thailand
camera
girl,
with
yeah?
this right here if you want to move.
Copy.
I love the city, but nature is better.
We need nature right now.
Yeah.
And
I was in the city all day, Manai to Manai to what? Manai to East Hill.
wow.
It take about 1 hour 10 minutes from East Hill to Miranda to East Hill.
That's okay. Let's just go to Cronulla.
Nahid, have you been to East Hill?
Huh?
East Hill. Have you been there?
No.
Mm.
Still no.
What's-
Miranda I will go many times
Yeah.
because I work in the Chan Point. Not East.
In your brain. So that might be another reason that sometimes you're able to achieve an erection using the medication, other times you are not.
Why are we listening to this
Now,
shit while
most times,
recording?
people will
I don't
go
know, just do
and
it.
have a neurologist, they'll go
I hope
to
this is not
a
for fucking
physician.
YouTube.
Of course, I think you should do. Knowledge is power, get as much information, but if they don't come back clean, it's likely that there is arousal dysfunction in the brain. We know from other scientific studies that in most of these ED studies, the men involved all checked out physically. All the physical parameters were in check. It was arousal
Allahu
dysfunction
Akbar.
in the brain that was contributing to and leading
Allahu.
to the erectile
Before,
dysfunction.
you
And once it was
Yeah.
then they were able to perform sexually again. Not
Behind
just
you.
perform, but to experience sexuality and to enjoy it again. So this is because these two branches have to be healed. This creates a signal. Hey, welcome back for another episode of the Porn Brain podcast with me, Dr. Trish Lee. I feel like I'm chained to my desk these days because I'm editing my new book, Mind Over Explicit Matter, and
What do
it
you
has
want?
been exciting but grueling.
Security.
But what it's done is refocus
Tomorrow,
me
yeah.
on the formula
6
for
p.m.
success to leave
PM.
porn behind
PM,
for
yeah.
good. Now,
So I have
of course, this
time.
formula is always
Imagine
in
if
my
Nahid
mind,
do it.
but I can lose sight.
I think he's gonna-
I think he can do a good job.
Yeah. You would be like very suitable for it.
Yeah.
Free from porn addiction and do it in a succinct.
He's saying, and I believe as well, you'd be a good
So,
job
here's what we're
at
gonna do in this
security.
podcast is
It'd be a good job
I
for
am
you,
going
not
to
that gym,
refresh your
judging.
mind on
Security is not
the
allowed.
Yeah. If you're a citizen, I recommend.
If, yeah.
Recovery. It is is my approach.
When
That
I
is
was a
the
citizen,
whole person.
You will be.
Work hard, man.
You will be.
Fight for it.
Every aspect
I don't need
that's
a job that
necessary to explore and
You always
resolve
need a job.
to be able to live life
Yeah, you gotta work.
for good. Every piece of my formula is proven by science to be effective alone. Then what happens is when we take those pieces and we put them all together, we synergize them for a massively powerful porn addiction recovery system. So I wanted to remind you what those pieces are. So I'm not going to break it down by neuro, bio, psycho, and social. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to incorporate all those pieces in while we talk about the 3x3 brain rewire approach that I have established. What is 3x3? 3 is unwire, rewire, and hardwire. And the other 3 is past, present, and future. And then within each of those pieces, we have the neurological, brain aspect, the biological, body aspect. Then we have the psychological, which is the mind aspect, mental health and thinking. And then, of course, the social aspect, because we're social beings.
Get
That
my head
includes emotional
Get my head
intelligence, interaction
Of course.
style, your identity as you know yourself, and especially as you project out to other people. And then, of course, within your relationships.
He's the
because
third member
we
of the
don't
crew
live
now.
on
Yeah.
islands.
We need
We
2 more.
live
Nahid,
together
we need 2 more.
connected.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk
Two more in
about
the
all
crew.
of that once we get rolling here. But I
Can you
do
explain?
want to remind you
We are a
that
crew
this
now, 1, 2,
podcast is
3.
part of my
But we want 2 more.
Yeah,
And
2 more seats.
I would love if
Yeah.
you would help people
So that we can all sit in a
by
car like this.
donating to
Skinny, only skinny.
nonprofit organization
Only
that I
skinny people.
established.
Yeah.
It's called Porn
But this
Brain
car,
Prevention.
I think
It
it
lives
can
at
afford the 5 people.
pornbrainprevention.org.
Nah, it'll
And
Yeah.
break
over there
down.
you can
1, 2,
donate. I
3,
personally
4.
donate
4
to
people enough.
all the time, putting my own money in.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
the goal
we have
of
to see
Porn Brain
and
Prevention
your
is
government.
to take this mission upstream.
Yeah?
So
What
that
you said?
we can help
What about our girlfriends?
adolescents
Girlfriends?
and
Yeah, your
children
girlfriend.
Only boys, man.
avoid
The boys.
suffering and the struggle
Then-
that is so prevalent in
If the girls have another car.
All boys is not a
So,
good,
if you're inspired to donate,
We'll use my car.
Yeah, use your car.
Your money
We can use my car.
used. Okay, so thank you for listening to that.
If you
Let's
want
dig
to
in
go,
now. So
that
I like to think
time
of
will
porn
be so
addiction
good.
recovery like a puzzle. So
Yeah, it's
the
good enough.
pieces of
Right
porn
now it's good
addiction
enough, man.
recovery for
You need
every
girls.
single person who needs
No,
to
we don't.
embark on the journey of recovery.
I've been thinking
The
about that one,
pieces are
but it's
very
only
similar. Let's
we only
just
want
say
them
they're practically
just
the
to
same.
bang.
It's like
And then-
a big puzzle.
and then what,
that
after
has
banging,
150
it's done.
pieces in it.
'Cause you
Now,
know dopamine,
need to
right?
know it
Yeah.
has
Dopamine is only
pieces,
like a
and
quick
then you figure
pleasure,
out how
and then you're
it
done.
fits into your
But
puzzle. And for any
oxytocin,
given person,
serotonin,
some of
and
the puzzle
endorphin
pieces are
is like with the
snapping
boys.
in
That's why
places.
like you feel
Other
more like
puzzle pieces,
happier
they're going
with
to
the
take
boys.
a little bit
That's
more
it.
work. They might be bigger for you in particular. They might not snap in as easily. But once you get all the puzzle pieces snapped into place, voila, you have now set the foundation for living in integrity as your true authentic self, tapped into the identity that you want and you deserve to be, which makes it so that you can maintain a lifestyle that feels so good to you and it does not require or necessitate porn. So that is what we're talking about. What are all the pieces to the puzzle? And they fit into unwire, rewire, and hardwire, and they help to rewire your brain, using your mind and your body and your social connections, which does include spirituality. Okay, so let us dig in. So let's first start with the unwire aspect. When we are unwiring your brain, it taps into a theory called anti-Hebbian learning. So you probably know about Hebb's law. Hebb's law states neurons that fire together wire together. It's actually proven in scientific studies. I've been digging into the research lately. So neurons that fire together wire together. You've essentially been doing that every time you go back to porn. You're rewiring, you're hardwiring in the need to go back to high levels of dopamine from the supernormal stimulus of porn. Porn's going to give your brain a lot of dopamine, higher levels than you can get in your real life. So every time you go to the screen, you're using Hebb's law in a negative way. But what you can do is use anti-Hebbian learning to unwire those neural pathways. And basically what it says is every time you do not give yourself the reward of what you're used to getting, those pathways will unwire. So I liken it to the path behind me. If you look at that path on the picture behind me, if you keep traversing a pathway, you're going to trample down the weeds, and before you know it, you're going to be down to the gravel. And that's great if you want to keep taking that pathway. But if you don't want that pathway, it's imperative not to walk down it, because when you don't walk down it, the weeds are going to grow over it. So, Auntie Hemian Learning states, you stop taking that pathway, the weeds are going to grow over it. But I want to remind you, there is a transcription factor called delta phos B that says once you have gravel laid down, the gravel's still going to stay there, but the weeds will weed it over. That's why it's imperative to stop taking the path, let the weeds grow over, and never go down that pathway again. So that's Auntie-Hemian Learning. That is a neuro aspect, a brain aspect, by not going back into the screen. You will unwire your brain's need for the dopamine. Now that is easier said than done, so we will talk about some more strategies to do that, but it is the first part. And all of these pieces that I'm sharing right now are from my digital program, Porn Free Brain Forever. This is the system and the formula that I've put into that program that so many people have successfully made their way through porn addiction recovery using that program. So if you want more information, go over to drtrishlee.com. So the idea is you have to unwire and pivot away from the screen, create a pivot plan, stay out of the screen, your brain will start to unwire. It's also imperative that you start questioning everything that you do with your mind and your body. Your mind and your body. The way we use our mind and body, a lot of it can be programming from the past. So we have to unwire that program, even if it's a masturbation habit. So I talk to a lot of people, obviously, about this, and people say, I've masturbated every day since I was 12. And then they'll be very proud that now they're masturbating less, but I want you to know, every time you masturbate, you're taking the pathway. So you have to be careful about how you use your body and how you use your mind. So programming of the mind is coming from your culture, your family, your parents, your siblings, your church, your teachers. In the kitchen, this is a true story. In the kitchen the other day, I could not stop laughing. It was Father's Day, which the hubs was not very happy.
We'll rewatch in 20 years,
but I was just rolling with laughter because he was telling my daughter not to eat a cupcake that he bought, by the way. Not to eat a cupcake because it was earlier in the day.
Sexual harassment.
Only to be eaten after dinner.
Don't touch me.
Which, of course, you know,
Mark,
is solid
don't touch
advice,
me.
But he's like, it's proven. That's the best time to eat a cupcake. I'm like, dude, there's no way that's proven. And honestly, I haven't looked up the science. I'm sure there's some, you know, some sense there in terms of macros.
What's wrong?
And
What's
all
wrong?
of that. But the idea is he's dead serious. And I'm like, that's something your mother tells you. Just because your mother told you that doesn't make it true. And, you know, I'm a mother. I tell my kids a ton of things. Doesn't make all my ideas the right ideas. So another one that my husband's mom told him, and we actually looked this up, is that all the nutrients are in the crust of bread.
Stop touching me.
I just sad, like feel lonely.
Then I looked it up, and there's more nutrients in the
Find
crust,
someone
which is
else.
good, 'cause I like the crust.
Why
So,
me?
The idea is
the white skin is just
don't
give you
trust
energy.
everything your mother says. You can love
I'll get a
her,
tan then.
but just because she tells you something doesn't make it true. And my husband is totally known for this.
So, but it's gonna be
And
real.
Enneagram 8, if you remember me telling you. Enneagram 8s, they anchor into their own ideas. They will defend that idea like it's truth, loudly and passionately, even though they're no marriage.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Ooh, fucking. Yeah, one more time.
No, they're right. So it's you know, kind of like a dynamic between the two of us. He's always pronouncing things that
Fucking, you fucking bloody fucking.
Fucking up, down, left, fuck, left, left,
left,
up,
I only
down.
right because
Fuck you,
I am
bloody.
Bloody,
Bloody fuck you.
bloody.
I'm right when I speak up.
Bloody fuck you, bloody.
Until I know that
I should have forgot to record that. Can we get a take two on that?
But we are
Fuck you, bloody. Bloody, fuck you.
Question the programming in your body. Just because you've used them
Bloody
that
Jesus.
way in the past doesn't mean it's the healthy way to use them moving into the future. So that's the
bloody fuck you, bloody.
We also deal with family dysfunction and
Fucking-
trauma there. So if you've experienced dysfunction,
fucking
we all
good,
have. It's just a
good.
matter of size,
Good.
shape, and flavor. And
Good.
right? Show me a functional family. And you might have one, but I haven't met many of them, myself included. Then also when it comes to trauma,
my bag? Oh,
many
sorry.
of us have had big
Here.
experiences.
Or is this Samajib's bag? Alright, here, take your. I'm gonna leave it there. You can fucking take it if you want.
Oh shit. Manjur. Manjur. Coming.
Yes, sir. No.
Okay,
I don't
gotta get my
want-
stuff.
Okay, then you fucking hold it after.
What's Manjur? You're Manjur? Manjit. I bet you're recording yourself.
No, I'm not recording myself. I'm not a narcissist. Dude!
What are you recording? He is doing the naked, you will recording?
Yeah. It's all content, man. It's all content.
I don't
Is,
know,
it,
man.
is he putting goggles on?
Yeah.
The fuck are you putting goggles
Oi.
on for?
Yeah, you gotta put on everything.
Oh, it's not
Oh.
goggles. It's a headlight.
You gotta get everything, man.
Gotta get everything, yeah?
You are swimming now?
Yeah, everything.
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 We gotta get everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell them about yourself, mate.
No.
Come on.
You're a good man.
They want to know you. They want to know. Hey, stop laughing, cunt.
fucking.
What are you, the popo now?
The popo.
The fucking popo.
Oh, fucking.
The fucking popo who are fucking.
Hey, the door's not closed properly, yeah? Yeah?
Let's see. Mine is closed properly.
Yeah.
This one is closed properly.
Yeah, let's see that. Yeah.
Okay, here. I don't want to hold it.
Huh?
I don't want to fucking hold
Yeah,
it.
yeah, of course.
You fucking hold it, bro.
You fucking.
Australia here is the any cheapable scuba diving?
What's that?
Scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
Scuba Daiho.
Scuba diving.
Here is available?
Not here, no. You have to go to Queensland.
You're beautiful. Oh shit. You're bungered.
You use TikTok?
Yeah. I'm famous.
Or you have to put
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm famous.
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's go. Man, turn your fucking lights on, man.
You love it, man.
Love it, man.
You love it.
Yeah, I love it. Turn the fucking lights on, dude.
You bring the power bank, yeah?
No,
What the? Why?
we don't need it, man.
No, we need it. I'm on 28%.
Alright, go get it then.
Huh?
I'll carry
I'll
it.
unlock for you now.
No, I'll grab
Please,
this.
I'll lock for you now.
I'll go get it.
Oh, so.
I always win.
Do you have a side hustle that you
Nah, the lighting is not good like this. The lighting is not good like this.
Not good?
Not good. Too much.
Yeah, it's night time.
You know how to turn the camera front?
Calm focus.
Yeah, I
Front and
just
back.
love
less
myself.
of the speeds
Press
in
that.
the extreme
Yeah, okay.
that
You
can see the
cause
front.
stress
That's
and
okay.
anxiety
Huh?
exhaustion, and overwhelm.
I'll hold that.
So when you're using
put it in your pocket.
speeds out in the
that?
extremes, I call it the
Pocket.
pendulum
What's that
effect.
Wah.
Basically, your brain is swinging back and forth between fast and slow,
Budget.
fast
I'll
and
hold it.
slow. And as your brain does that, what happens is you are using wired and tired and strained brain. And if you do it long enough, what happens is your brain will
Alright,
get
let's go.
stuck in
Let's
strained
go in
brain.
deep into the
Porn
woods.
consumption plays a
No, Min.
major
Min
role
doesn't
in
love you or
strained brain
me.
because you're stressed, you're exhausted.
I want her cousin,
You're
but
wired, you're tired,
cousin
you
don't want
take
me.
the edge off artificially with porn.
okay,
You
that's-
will never
they mostly
learn
want
to
white
bring
men.
those two things down. And to
But wouldn't they want
more
you?
calm,
Because
focused,
thing, you're
refreshed
Australian
minutes
citizen.
From the middle.
it's just
your brain
genetic
doesn't
too,
get the
right?
opportunity to do it.
Genetic.
Every
Genetic-
time you use
genetic.
porn, you rob your brain
I think 'cause
of
us
the
white people are so rare
opportunity to
nowadays.
focus
We got to keep our
I see
genes
this
going.
in the brain maps that I
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
at of my
Where do you
goals
like
to
9%
begin
of the
day
whole
out.
world
I see
population?
the pattern
Thomas,
for chasing
future
dopamine,
child will be the
strained
mix.
brain, and
Yeah.
Some is Australian and some is Thai.
I remember the workout.
So this is the problem.
You heard?
So
I heard the
There's a
sound.
workout
Yes,
God
behind
is
exercise.
smiling.
Behind us, yes.
With the link is at the very bottom of my website, drtrishlee.com.
But it is so
It'll
dark,
push you
that's
through
why.
to the
I know.
manufacturer's
love it.
website, and you
I
will
love it.
receive the best pricing. beginning at
You're
my
learning
website.
Mark's
So
language.
Yeah.
becoming.
His one language is loving it.
You have a
Yeah.
mechanism to strengthen
And
your brain.
remember-
Sometimes when he is the come in the depot,
Yeah.
and I don't see him, but when he, I
Yeah,
understand
you
his
know it's him.
It's going to bring you out of stress, anxiety,
I heard this one.
fatigue,
Yeah.
and
I'm
overwhelm.
searching. Where is
Timing is all I can say, and I use
What the
mine
fuck?
almost every day. And I've been
Yeah.
editing my book, like I said, I feel like I've been.
That's
changing
right,
my
yeah, yeah.
desk.
Or
Guess
remember
what?
yesterday,
This
everything
really
is,
cool.
yeah, it's easy,
And I'll
just
try
do
to-
this,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
try to share this graph on
Fuck you,
social media
bloody.
is that
Bloody.
Every day when
Blue
I get
blood.
done editing, I go
Blood.
and I do a brain training session on the headband, and my brain is in the zone. Even though I'm working long and hard,
She live in
it
here or
is just
Thailand?
in the sweet spot of
Thailand.
calm focus and like tapping into, innate ability to come up with creative, good ideas. It's really amazing. More book editing for me is all I can say because it's really, really good for me.
All right, my
I
turn.
love it too. It's really fun. So that's the idea of flow state. What I want is for you to be able to get into
Can't even get
flow
him.
state optimal
Oh, 'cause,
brain
my-
performance
the light.
pattern.
My
what
light,
I
my
call
light,
the
yeah.
green zone.
No, it's
Flow
the
state
car
we
behind
know
you.
is when you're in that sweet spot
who
of
cares?
challenge
I don't give a
and
shit.
goal
Don't see anything.
orientation.
It's
you
not
don't
perfect.
feel overwhelmed.
What?
You don't feel exhausted.
do you see him?
Time
Yeah,
passes
it's a good.
quickly because you're enjoying what
It
you're
looked like
doing and you're doing it
one of
well.
the
So
what do you
that's
call
what
it?
I want for you. So we're gonna bridge the unwire.
the
into
ghost movie?
rewire
Like that. It's
using
just
the brain
scary,
training
'cause-
headband like a workout every
you want
day.
me?
In Porn Free Brain Forever, the
'Cause you
digital
can't see me
program,
anyway.
I teach you
Put
how to
on
use
Mark.
that headband if you're interested.
Mark's
And
the
I've
star.
also created
He's
a
the
new
star of the
community
show,
called
not
Brain
me.
Training 101.
Yeah, I
which
focus
is
the
an
Mark.
entry-level program. It's super affordable. Teach you how to
How
use
is
that
Mark?
headband at home.
I love it.
So that is unwire bridging into rewire. Now rewiring at the neuro
Can't do a squat.
level, remember neurobiopsychosocial, at the neuro level is
put
the
on-
brain training headband.
No.
Now we also
Thomas,
can
can you put it in
rewire our
your hands?
brains from
wanna do some
a
squats.
bottom-up approach
squats.
using our mind and our body. A top-down approach is training our brain at the level of our brain. Then we go bottom-up by using our mind and our body. The rewire section of Porn Free Brain Forever and this neurobiopsychosocial approach is filled with strategies and exercises and activities to use your mind and body in a new way. And I'm going to give you a few here, and maybe I'll even
Yeah.
share what some
Come
of
on.
the science shows.
Come
You
on.
can do it. You can do it.
Alright,
If
I'll
you
assist you
drink
from
water
underneath.
and you stay out of
I'll get you
dehydration,
from-
How many you can do it?
sustain cognitive, effective behavior. You can feel and perform better if you eat well. Speaking of macros, I've been using
Okay,
the
okay, just help
app to
myself.
track my macros so I can
Yeah,
make
then-
sure I'm eating protein,
I'll pick up your
fat,
feet.
carbs, healthy ones at each meal,
pick up.
sustaining my energy.
Reagan!
Making sure that you work out yesterday because I was taking the bus. Today the first thing I did was put my yoga mat out. I've already done 10 vinyasas.
I think your
which is such a
your
beautiful thing.
sound
There's
someone
no way
will
I'll
be
go through
afraid.
another day without moving. So You gotta move the body. You gotta eat well. There's
Are they
many
still there?
ways that you
They're still
can
there.
rewire your brain using cognitive
Nice
behavioral
pull-ups, huh?
strategies. The program is filled with those types of strategies. We don't have time to go into all of them here. There's a lot of gestalt
I love it.
exercises that connect your
love
mind
it.
and your body.
Love it.
Looking back at some of your programming, many of the people
Rick up there!
told me
That's
that
another
they
one.
had some of the
Rick up there!
these are pieces to the puzzle. There's 150
That's the
pieces
exercise.
to the puzzle for your retina. You have to put all 150 pieces in because there's nothing more frustrating than a
think you
puzzle you
lost
get done with
something, yeah?
in the last
You
12
be careful,
minutes.
otherwise you'll lose
So
something.
the idea is you want to make sure you have all the pieces to the puzzle and you're snapping them into place. So cognitive behavioral
Sydney is
therapy
not
strategies
available in the,
are mindfulness practices and
kangaroo.
positive
No
psychology
kangaroo,
can
no.
help
Yeah,
you
but
get
is the
rid of
Tasmania? I live
also
here
has
sometime.
bio
Is they available?
No way, bro.
pieces to
Oh
this
shit.
puzzle formula.
Basketball.
Basketball, you can do?
A little.
You can play?
Automatic negative thoughts. You can shift
Why
them
not?
to
Let's
positive
play.
Yeah, here is the basketball is so famous, but our country is the just the richest people. Yeah, just richest people do play, and also the
These are all the ways that you
Oh.
dust yourself off using your mind and your body to keep moving forward.
Fuck.
They're all in the rewire section.
ball will be lost.
What is also there is looking at your emotional intelligence. That is your ability to be self-aware, to self-regulate,
If you're lazy,
to be
you can just
aware of other
get that
people's
out.
emotions,
Yeah.
to be able to manage your relationships.
Like that.
It's a tall order if
easy.
you're emotionally dysregulated. And the science behind porn shows it creates emotional dysregulation. So, what we want to do is make sure you can increase your emotional intelligence as much as possible. So now you can interact and communicate with your partner, your friends, your children, everybody in a new, healthier way. And especially when you stay out of the screen, anger and irritability will decrease, and also your ability to gain some of these new skills will increase. Just because you leave porn behind doesn't mean you gain skills. And that's part of what I want to share with you here. The skills are 25 of the puzzle pieces. They might be things you don't know about yet. And the only way you will know is by working in a program or with a mentor. And my sister, I've told you this before, my sister told me that she's trying to break free from the family thought system.
You have to get, if you go from there, you have to get the.
And I'm like, I'll tell you how I did it. I started getting coaches and reading books when I was 19. And I've been doing it a really long time. I've never stopped. I'm always learning and reading and having people guide me. I'm smart enough to know I don't know anything. And you know, I know more than most people, but I don't know anything compared to what I can know. I need other people to teach me all that stuff. And when they teach me, I keep learning and it keeps creating the identity that I want to be. The identity that I want to be is the authentic, true, real version of myself. What does that involve? It involves I want to maintain my peace no matter what's happening around me while showing up for my people and honestly, while showing up for all people. So the way that I can do that is by being my true authentic